Once again, we're back out in the bush looking for mushrooms, and we've walked about 6 feet off the edge of a logging road. He's into some white chanterelles already. They're actually pretty good size here. And while we're picking down at the base of this tree here, he looks up and spots the start of a little small cauliflower. So that didn't take us very long. We've virtually been off the road into the bush here for 30 seconds. Good start. Look at the size of that lobster. It's bloody enormous. Covered with all kinds of mold and whatnot because we've had such torrential rains lately, but that's quite a size. Well, there's one mushroom that you kind of have to look out for. They're both very similar in color, this being the chanterelle, the edible one, as you can see what the ridges are like underneath it. The one on the right looks like it could be a young chanterelle, but if you have a close look at it, you can see what the gill pattern looks like there. It comes right over to the stem. They don't go down the stem at all. This is what we commonly refer to as a false chanterelle. So that's the difference. Edible? Not so much. Well, there's another grouping of yellow chanterelles. We seem to be finding them today right at the base of really large stumps also. I mean, I guess that's because we're looking for cauliflowers at this kind of terrain too, but yeah, we'll take these with us. I like to, when I'm not pressed with having my partner right beside me, trying to pick these at the same time as me, I like to clean them up a little bit. It saves my wife a lot of work when I get home. She doesn't like all the needles here, so we'll try and get these cleaned up a tiny bit here. Like I say, when there's no pressure on with your partner trying to steal all your good stuff here. And they're not huge, but they're good enough to keep, that's for sure. And once you get them into the frying pan, you can't tell their size anyway. That's a little better one. Well, I spotted that white blaze at the base of this trunk from a distance. But by the time I got up here, I was in for a disappointment. That's a nice looking cauliflower from the size of the base of it, but sadly, somebody's beat me to it. Goes to show you just can't trust mushroom pickers. At least the other ones. Oh well, we'll keep looking. Well, finally found a red juice milky cap today. They're few and far between, and they should be out by now in abundance, but as you can see from the top of that, the cap, it looks like there's kind of different colored circles on it. And then the real indicator is, we'll cut the bottom of this, cut it on the stem, and it should bleed red if it's edible. And that's pretty easy to see. That's definitely got reddish blood weeping out of it. So it's not only edible, but it's really good and tasty. The other thing about these mushrooms is they're actually quite delicate, so if I throw them in the bag with all my other chanterelles, this will be mashed into just nothing by the time I get home, so I usually put these in a separate bag. Well, once again, it's not the best day that we've ever had, but when you get a few chanterelles for some soup and a couple for the frying pan, a couple of red juice Milky caps there that I picked up, and my partner got a red juice also. But he kind of stoned me today. 2 really nice cauliflowers. They're probably not edible, but he took them anyway. Anyway, take care and thanks for watching. You bastard.